Sup, I'm Mama.
I'm Yak.
That's Vader.
It's a good boy.
And we are on episode 4 of WandaVision. Now, if they continue in the set pattern that they've had, the first episode was set in the 50s, the second episode was supposed to be set in the 60s, and definitely the third episode was set in the 70s, because that was massively 70s stuff.
I can smell the cocaine.
That means it's definitely got to be set in the 80s. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see.
It's just gonna keep climbing.
But there's some crazy shit going on right now.
They're gonna hit your stuff in the next episode after this. They're gonna hit the 90s and you're just gonna go nuts.
You were born in the 90s too?
I was born in 97.
Anyway.
I don't remember the 90s. I remember when my mother showed me of the 90s. Because she was also stuck in the 90s.
You didn't see that. Anyways.
I remember 2000.
So do I.
But that's kind of when my memory starts.
Because I was, 8
Yes.
when 2000 started.
I was not in school.
Yeah, shut up. Oh God, you were only 3. Anyways. So, any predictions? Definitely going to see more of Sword. I think we'll see. I mean, obviously they're going to hint at it somehow.
A lot more Sword.
So I did a little bit more research between the last episode and this episode, and like I said, I was semi-right about the twins. Remember how I said they were from like an alternate dimension or something like that?
Yeah.
They kind of were. They basically what it was is they were. Scarlet Witch took pieces of the soul from. What was he? Manifesto, I think it was his name. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. Took 2 pieces of his soul to have her twin boys, Thomas and William, or Tommy and Billy, which is what they named the twins. Which is why I should have caught the fact that they were playing around with the names Tommy and Billy, because that's literally what their kids' names were in the comics. But I mean, most people who read that would be like, oh, they're totally having I mean, I kind of already called that she was going to have twins, because, one, she is a twin, and so in her own perfect world, she would also have to have twins. And it makes even more sense that it's twin boys to kind of replace Pietro. So, yeah, I looked a little bit more into Sword, into that.
I think, sorry.
Go ahead, go for it.
That they're not going to bring Mephisto in. I think they're going to, because the Soul Stone was brought back into existence when they went back in time to go get it. It wasn't turned into atoms. That was just in the universe. So I feel like she misses Vision. What made Vision was the Soul Stone in his forehead.
I don't know, I feel like, I mean, because even in the comics, really, you don't really deal with the stones. I mean, the only stone that we really deal with is the Time Stone, and that's because,
But also, the Infinity War in the comics was very different than the movie.
Oh yeah, completely, and so was Civil War.
So I feel like they're having the movie version. They're trying to dial back on like gods and stuff.
Yeah.
Every villain that has appeared has already been hinted towards.
Yeah.
So I feel like if she's pulled,
that's why I feel like they're hinting towards Manifesto.
Then that would mean that they have hinted towards him beforehand, because every villain that has appeared has popped up in either a origin story or in one of the original Avengers films.
Well, I feel like this is the start of their 4th, what do they call it? Phases.
Yeah.
This is the start of a new phase, so it would make sense that they would be hinting towards him.
Maybe, but there's still unanswered questions from the 3rd phase. Like, they brought in a character in Guardians of the Galaxy that those gold people made that they called Adam. You never got to see him again.
That's true. Well, I mean, but that's probably going to be for the third Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they call it. I think it's.
We never got to see what happened with Dormammu, and he exists, and he's a god.
Who?
Dormammu from Doctor Strange.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Again, he's going to be in the second. I would assume he would go with the next
so I feel
Doctor Who or Doctor Strange. Sorry, I'm a Whovian. A Doctor Strange movie. There is a second one coming out.
Yes, I feel like the same way as they did in the thing before, all the movies were connected. I feel like they're gonna start bringing these characters that they showed up in the origin stories, that they're gonna become a big deal in the overall story, because you're not just gonna make Dormammu a only Doctor Strange villain. I'm sorry, Dormammu is way bigger than that. He is not just a Doctor Strange villain.
Okay.
And what was it? Adam? That guy is OP. I'm sorry, the Guardians of the Galaxy is not gonna handle him, and I don't care if they have Thor with him. The only version of Thor that's gonna handle this guy is old Thor, and they have not brought him in.
Alright.
So I feel like either she pulled these kids from her powers with the Soul Stone subconsciously, and they're actually part of Vision, hence making them his kids.
Yeah.
Or she pulled them from these gods that have already been mentioned, and it's going to bring them into the story, because they want the kids, they want their parts back.
Yeah.
And if she put it from Dormammu, that's going to cause all kinds of shit to go down.
That's true too. I don't know. We'll see.
But I think the most likely is she pulled it from the Soul Stone. Hell, the kid might be a reincarnation of fucking Black Widow. Pedro and Black Widow.
Why Black Widow?
Because she died for the Soul Stone.
Pietro is her brother.
Pedro's her brother. Yeah.
Pietro. Pietro.
I ain't saying that.
He ain't Hispanic, bruh. It ain't Pedro.
Same shit.
No. Not even close. Alright. I feel like at this point we kind of just need to wait and see. Which one of us is.
I mean, maybe you're right.
You know what? At this point, it probably is neither of us are right.
If it turns out you're right, I'll give you the props.
We kind of suck when it comes to predicting shit.
Nah, because I was pretty good at predicting the Mandalorian.
Alright, maybe it was just me.
Oh.
We interrupt this program, so maybe it's not going to be set in the 80s, and it's going to be set in current time.
Nothing but swords.
I'm done predicting
Nothing.
shit.
Well, no, we were right. We said we were going to see more of swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because, that was another thing that I forgot I wanted to touch on. So the black chick is supposed, even in the IMDb, she's credited as the daughter of the pilot from Captain Marvel.
And I know that it becomes a version of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And I like it more than the current. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't like the current Captain Marvel.
I don't like her like
Captain
Marvel at all. Nobody does.
I'll say this.
A lot of people do not like her. A lot of people don't like Brie Larson, who plays her, because, hey, white men who this is mostly aimed at, stop watching my movie.
If you're an actor,
no.
Or if you're well-known in movies like this, your political views should not be known.
I agree. At the same time, though, like, I don't feel... A political view is one thing. If it's your political view, that's fine. You do what you do on your own time. Mm-hmm. But when you bring it into your movie, show, whatever it is that you do...
Good point, like Mark Hamill, because I know Mark Hamill's political views, and it doesn't change anything about his character.
Well, and that's the thing, is he never...
Yeah.
Like, okay, what Brie Larson did was she literally talked about specific viewers of her movie. Mm-hmm. That is something you don't do. If you want to talk politics, do what you want to do, as long as you don't bring...
your job and movie into
Bring your job into it. Because, I mean, that's just unprofessional in any setting, let alone... Hollywood.
Understood.
That's just how I feel about it.
No.
Do what you want to do. I don't care. As long as you ain't murdering people.
I
don't care.
100% with it.
There are very few things that will make me go, no, I'm going to boycott that character, that actor. I don't know that there's anyone.
I mean Johnny Depp's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let's not call her that because she is not his wife anymore.
Ex-wife.
That terrible his abuser. That is the only thing that she is to be called in this house because she is. And there's one thing. Okay, it's one thing to abuse somebody. It's a whole nother thing to use your gender, your standing, whatever, to make yourself look innocent.
Yeah. It's very evil, and I don't like what it looked like it did to him.
No. I mean, because look at all the shit he lost. You know what? We need to not. Yeah. This is a whole nother...
He's one of my favorite actors, and I hate to see him like that.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, maybe we'll do something on that. Because there's some stuff I've been wanting to say about that anyways. So...
We shouldn't make our political views too strong, but y'all get a little bit of it.
That's not a political view. That's a general consensus of how people feel about it.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I think we should leave.
So one thing that people have been saying is that Wanda is controlling the neighbors. Which makes sense. Because if you think about it, the moment that they started saying something and kind of, I guess, snapping out of their hypnosis and actually saying kind of what was going on was when Wanda was so focused on Geraldine. And I feel like
she's subconsciously doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't focused on keeping everything normal. So she was so focused on Geraldine and just it kind of took her aback that she didn't have, I guess,
she didn't think
the focus to keep the neighbors going.
Check.
So, yeah, that's just my...
Alright, that makes sense. Is that the Thanos snap?
The unsnap, maybe? Yeah, that's the unsnap.
Oh, when
this when they all came
back.
When
Hulk snapped it. Oh, we never thought about the chaos that would have caused.
They don't have the capacity.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a patient. Oh, my wife, do you have a phone? No.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Just seeing people appear out of fucking nowhere.
No longer than 20 minutes.
It's been 5 years.
Your mom? She died, honey. What? No, you're mistaken. My mother, the procedure went well. You said so yourself. Clean margins, you're discharging her today. The cancer came back. Okay, stop. No, my mom is Maria Rambo. Look it up. Look.
See? Told you.
Maria Rambo. I don't understand what's happening, but you need to listen to me. Maria died 3 years ago.
Can you imagine being that person?
That wakes up.
You disappeared
for
5 years.
I mean, we get to see what it feels like as Ant-Man. He didn't disappear. He was locked in that little place for 5 minutes and comes back, and 5 years have gone by. That's kind of what it feels like.
And it's like 1 minute to her, I just fell asleep. What do you mean my mother has been gone for 3 years? I was asleep for just a little bit.
No, you weren't.
Man, I like you said, I kind of thought about it because of Ant-Man, but I guess because Ant-Man was in the quantum world and they came back, I guess to me it just didn't click all that well. I don't know. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought about that.
No, it was 2 years after you disappeared.
They don't know how to explain that.
You were gone.
No one's ever fucking seen Thanos. Oh man, I like that they're pulling the real world into this and how people would actually react to this.
Yeah. They're doing a really good job.
That's the difference between Marvel and DC. I feel like they've built up DC characters to be gods.
Yeah. They don't bring them into the real life.
They don't feel like people. Wow. In Marvel, they're all people to begin with.
Yeah.
And then they turn into these people with powers.
I mean, unless you're a mutant who's born that way, but still at the same time,
they don't really want to be like that. Yeah. Sword
headquarters. Fucking torture. Sentient weapons Open Observation something department.
Blip. Oh, they call it the blip. We call it the snapping.
Well, because nobody knows that it was a snap.
Yeah. Did you see that website where they say if you disappeared or not? Turns out I don't.
Good morning.
Huh?
There's a website that came out where when Thanos snapped after the movie, there's a website that came out that it gives it a chance and it tells you whether or not you would have disappeared during the snap.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Turns out I don't, but that fucking sucks because a lot of people in my family do.
That hurts my heart. I don't know how I feel about this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways.
I work here.
If you did, you're bad. You should have been here to help name the replacement.
You were the obvious choice.
I was the only choice.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
Look, Tyler, you know the job you have to do. I'm here to do mine.
Hey, Westview.
Isn't that where Thor and his people are?
No, that's New Mexico.
They're in New Mexico? Okay. The New Asgard?
I don't remember. Hey, it's the FBI agent from, was it Ant-Man?
Okay, I remember him now. Okay.
Monica Rambeau, sword.
Pardon me, Sheriff. Would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
You're saying the town of Westview, New Jersey doesn't exist.
That's what I keep telling your G-man here, but he won't listen.
I see. And, I'm sorry, what town are you from?
Eastview.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'll reach out if we need any further assistance. You can feel it too, can't you?
Where did the cop car go?
Oh, shit. That's some scary movie shit right there.
Cop car just disappeared.
Fucking.
Oh, hey!
That's a helicopter.
It's the helicopter.
It's not the helicopter, but it's definitely one of them.
Yeah. Because the helicopter disappeared, so it got altered. It got altered and turned into what she would recognize as a helicopter. Yeah.
Well, fuck.
So, okay.
It was right there.
I need you to hop in the fucking truck and slam it. Go!
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
What is it?
Some sort of energy field.
She went in.
That's why whenever...
Rambo! Captain Rambo!
And she started to lose her control. Or she gained back her control, was able to say something. And it got her kicked out.
The guy, the bee costume. Hey!
Bee costume.
Thor. She's from Thor. She was the intern.
It's your field.
We're not supposed to talk to each other.
Boy Scout leader guy. And you?
Nuclear biology.
Artificial intelligence.
Astrophysics. We got a full clown car. It means whatever the threat is, Sword clearly has no idea what they're dealing with.
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
I love Darcy so much. So no, okay, so the weird, creepy looking, he almost looks skeleton-like. Like he's very creepy to me, but that's just me. The bald guy.
Okay.
The artificial intelligence guy. If you remember, because you could only see like a shadow of who was inside the bee costume at the end of the second episode. And then she rewound it and basically kicked him out. It had to have been him.
Because he had the very skeleton face. Gotcha. Is she watching this?
This is probably how...
I need a TV. An old one. Like, not flat.
This is how they break it to the radio. So we're about to see who it is that was speaking to her.
The bee costume.
Just do it. These sewers will take
Remember, because she chooses to see it a specific
Try to find
way.
anything you can on Rambo.
Yep. He's going into the sewer. I bet you there's a big giant sword emblem on the back of his
Yeah. But when he comes up, she's like, nah, that's a beekeeper. Get out of here.
Keep me updated.
Director Hayward, between you, me, and the bedpost, I am not confident about this mission.
Thanks for the feedback, Jimmy. If only my drones were as forthcoming.
Look, I know it's been a crazy few years on this planet, but he's dead, right? Not flipped.
Dead.
Excellent plan.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart, played by Todd and Sharon Davis.
They're actual people.
Yeah, they're people from the town.
They work for Sword.
No.
No, their labels that she just hung up were Sword labels versus the other ones.
Yes, because she works for Sword. That's like a document saying, hey, we found out who these people are. When an FBI does it, it would say FBI on it. But Darcy is working for Sword. So
Yeah.
it's on Sword letterhead.
So why didn't she do that for them two?
Because they already knew who it was. They know everything about them. They're now finding out who all of these people are.
John Collins
See?
is hurt.
That's just what they're doing as people.
Found her.
Here's
She's
Geraldine.
okay to you?
Well, she doesn't appear to be harmed in any way, but that is definitely not the boss lady I met yesterday.
Like a retro version of a sword drone?
Bingo.
But how did it change and why?
Let's go with the production design.
To render it useless.
Why'd you colorize it?
I didn't.
Let's get the show on the road.
Told you. So now we get to see everything that's happened on the outside world.
Everything
to
that
what
was
we've
causing
seen.
all those anomalies.
Yes.
Jimmy, you ready?
Everything
Which
that was breaking
technically,
through.
she's the anomaly.
She is, yes, she is creating all of this because her mind is fucking amazing!
Wanda.
It's
Can
him!
you read me? Over.
Oh!
Yeah.
We didn't get the voice right at
I
all.
don't think so. Keep
Yeah.
trying.
Wanda. Wanda.
She can hear it.
Who's doing this to you, Wanda? Wanda, can you hear me? I'm here to help.
See? And she breaks. She loses concentration on controlling everything because it throws her off. And so everyone who's around her when that happens, or probably everybody who's under the control, realizes, wait, hold up, something's not right.
And she resets.
But then she's able to grab back the control.
Ooh,
Ooh, it's getting good!
I would have never guessed it was him. I
No.
would have never guessed it was him.
I mean, he was an Ant-Man. He was in one movie. I'm glad they brought him back though. Like, I really like him.
Yeah, I do too.
I wonder if he's learned magic yet.
Magic? I don't think the people in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Here we go. He's about to cross the field.
And he's got to make sense for the area. So she's gonna make.
There you
him
go. He's the bee man.
beekeeper. That's nuts. It breaks off.
But look at it. It's
A jump rope.
because that's how much crossed over into the real world before it broke off.
Her world.
Yeah, well, her world. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
And he's surrounded by bees because it would only make sense.
And he's probably like, wait, what?
Turns around and sees her. And then she resets him. What happens?
I don't know. Where is he?
Did she just say the name Ultron? Has that happened before? A reference to our reality?
No, never.
Hey, I'll take a shift rocking the babies. No, I think you should leave.
We get to find out what she did. Maybe.
How are you?
Wow, this is different.
What happened?
Whoa! It's fucked!
get to see what happened outside.
There's nothing here. One second, Monica is standing right there, and the next she isn't. Someone is censoring the broadcast.
But where's Ramba?
Out there.
That's when she got thrown out.
It's fucked.
I like that we get to see. Oh shit.
Who are you? I don't know.
You see how the thing is changing?
Yeah.
Are you? Wanda, I'm just your neighbor. Then how could you know about Ultron?
Yes!
You're definitely not my friend.
Your friend will tell you the truth.
You're a stranger and an outsider. And right now you are trespassing here. And I want you to leave.
And it cuts that out because they don't. And now she's gathering her thoughts. Fixes all that.
Yeah, and right now the neighbors are talking.
Yeah. She's definitely the villain of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. Wanda, you need to wake the fuck up.
I don't think she's sleeping.
Like, wake the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
They mention Ultron. She knows everything.
Where's Geraldine?
She knows that he's dead.
Who? What are you talking about?
Wanda knows the Vision is dead.
Yes.
She's trying to fucking deny it.
Yes. Oh, she kept the period stuff. It didn't. Well, yeah,
She
because
was
the
telling.
thing didn't change.
She had
And
rushed
also,
off.
Wanda can just change her fucking clothes. It's fucking
What?
What the fuck?
What is it? What's wrong?
She's reanimating him? Oh my god, he's dead, and she's literally reanimating his body.
No, we can't. This is our home.
Wait, what just happened? What did he say? I'm sorry, I was yelling. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's creepy.
so fucked. That is some scary movie shit.
What?
Wow.
What is it? What's wrong? We don't have to stay here. We could go wherever we want.
No, we can't.
She's got to be working with somebody, though. Because she's powerful as shit.
This is our home.
But she's still... Her powers have a red aura to them.
Don't worry, darling.
So,
I have everything under control.
the fact that...
Somebody built it for her, you think?
Yeah, and she's just controlling it.
You think she's not making that little field on the outside?
Yeah, I think the
someone
field
else
is helping her do this. What for? I don't know.
It's all Wanda.
Nope. She's Wanda doing everything. Mostly everything. She's controlling everything.
I'll let you.
You think someone else is just providing her protection? I mean, it could be what's left of Vision.
I don't know. Even that seems... I mean, because he's just a shell at this point.
That is so fucked up. That is... Remember how I listen to SCP stories and shit? That's some SCP shit
Yeah.
right there. That's fucked up. She is fucking puppeteering his corpse.
Yeah.
This show is good.
Damn.
This show is good. Who wrote this shit? Yeah. Did y'all go get some SCP writers? Did y'all go get some SCP or some horror?
Either way, If anybody is super into some like crazy ass mind bending shit, especially me, like I'm a big Doctor Who fan, you should go check out SCP. We'll put maybe a link or something. I'll put my favorite video and he can put his favorite SCP.
Yeah.
Y'all need to go check that out.
My favorite one's fucked up. Like it really fucks with your head. I'm not sure if I want to show them, but
Maybe I'll do my least favorite one because it's the one that's stuck in my mind.
No.
The dog one.
Oh.
I mean, if we're doing...
Yeah. That's good. That was good.
That was...
It makes her seem so fucking demented.
Well, okay, I'm not gonna lie.
No, she misses her husband, yes.
I was gonna say, if I had those powers and you died, I'd do it.
I wouldn't want you to. Don't fucking puppeteer my corpse.
That part is a little different because at that point your body is a decaying body.
Super fuck. It's the only reason he's not decaying is because he's a robot.
Yeah. That's why, like, I feel like it's a little different. I would have like a robot that I would just envision as you. I don't think I could I don't think I would ever be that fucked up.
Oh my! Imagine if he was a person and died.
Yeah.
This would be a horror show. Because you would know she is sleeping in the bed with a corpse every day. Yeah. She's sleeping in the bed with a corpse every day. She is kissing this corpse every day. She's puppeteering him throughout the city to talk to all these other people every fucking day. And imagine if they can see it that way.
Oh. No, I think because, I mean, they see everything how she sees it.
Yeah, bruh. If they could see it how she...
Because once it goes through the field,
it changes
forever.
Yeah. So they
because even when they brought that rope back,
that would make it even scarier. Because if they manage to break her focus and Vision is standing right there, they're going to see a glimpse of what he actually looks like. And that's going to be fucked.
Yeah. That's... Alright. Oh, that was the whole episode. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Wow.
You can end it right there. I know, that was short as fuck. That was short as hell. But you know what? They revealed so much.
That was insane. Bruh.
Yo, these writers at Disney are amazing. Do this shit for Star Wars. Bring back Revan, bro.
Oh, this is insane. I don't know how I feel right now. Like... And there was no commercial in this one. We just saw a glimpse of the old commercial.
I'm gonna be honest.
I want to know why the Stark Industries was shown and Hydra was shown in the other one. Because I feel like... Because unaltered, it was Stark Industries. After she started altering with things, it showed up as Hydra. So I want to know why they did that. I think it's just her brain. Because if you think about it, Hydra is who made her and Pietro.
Yeah.
They were just normal twins, regular human beings in this. Obviously not in the comics, because in the comics they're actually Magneto's kids.
Yeah.
And that he doesn't even know are his. They have a pretty fucked up life in both the MCU and the comic universe.
Well,
that's just a fucked life.
They can't bring in the X-Men just yet.
No, because they didn't have any rights to them when that happened. So they couldn't have been like, yeah, her dad is Magneto. You can't do that. You can't mention this person.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to find their own cool way to bring in the X-Men.
Yeah.
If they manage to. But I'm going to be honest, that turned into some horror story shit. That scene with fucking Vision shook me.
Yeah, that was some insane stuff going on here.
Yo.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait till I go to work and be like, you seen WandaVision, bro?
Right? Like, oh my god, I can't wait to go to physical therapy and start talking to my physical therapist.
That shit will fuck you
He and I have been talking, my physical therapist and I have been talking about it, like, leading up to it. So this will be the first time that I'll have gone to physical therapy since WandaVision came out. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
Get to talk to him about that episode. Oh my god.
He and I are gonna fucking
She is puppeteering his corpse. That is so fucked.
I don't know how. There's no.
The only way you gonna snap her out of that is have Thanos walk in that bitch. Yo, we need Thanos.
He's dead.
Yeah, there's other universe versions.
But he's dead.
There's other universe versions. The one that came to this universe is dead, and the one that was born in this universe was decapitated. But there are other universe versions.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel like that's pushing it even a little bit.
I'm not mad at it. No, I'm gonna be honest. If they make Thanos the fucking hero,
that'd be weird.
That'd be fucking lit.
It's but, like, that's not how it. That's just straying too far from the comics for me.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like it's a completely different story. That shit wasn't in the comics. This whole WandaVision shit was not in the comics.
That's true. I just feel like.
But it does, like, pay homage to exactly how strong she is.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they're finally showing what she can actually fucking do. Because she talk about nerfing a character. Jesus Christ.
I mean, in Infinity War, in Endgame,
I
feel like
we got to see a glimpse. We got to see a glimpse, but we didn't really get to see it.
And see her go all out. And now she's going all out.
Now she's crazy.
And she is puppeteering corpses.
So crazy, she's puppeteering the dead. Okay, I don't want to call it a corpse because it's a robot, so it's not quite the same.
No, it's Vision. It's a corpse. It is a corpse. Vision has solidified himself as a character. That is a corpse.
Because it's not like it's rotting flesh. It's just computer parts.
It's a computer corpse.
That's fine. I'm fine with you calling it that.
That's bro. Wanda.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I want to say you need to get your head checked, but I think that's what we're trying to do here. So.
What are they gonna do with her if they manage to break this shit?
Probably lock her up.
But that's not gonna do shit. How are they gonna? Well, hey, Dormammu, hold on to her head.
Well, I mean, in the comics, she goes back and forth so many times between being good and bad, and
Doctor Strange can hold her.
Yeah, probably.
Doctor Strange can hold her. She's gonna have to work for him. She's gonna have to stick it with him because she is too fucking strong. You're gonna need Sorcerer Supreme to handle your ass.
I don't know. That was an insane episode. That.
Think about
short, but damn,
the direction.
So much information.
Like, I feel like the direction that they're going, like, I feel like they're gonna be sending characters down paths that you would never think. I know you don't like what they did with Spider-Man, but I'm excited as fuck for what they did with him. It makes you see him in a different light.
Yet I'm marrying you.
And I personally think that they're going to make Spider-Man better than how he was in the comics by making him the replacement for one of the best heroes in fucking Marvel. He replaces him.
Spider-Man was amazing. He was literally titled The Amazing Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I'm cool with him
I feel like I'm happy with him taking the mantle of Iron Man and making himself Spider-Man and something different.
I don't know.
Because Iron Man is the most human about all of the fucking Marvel characters. Other than fucking Black Widow. She's dead as hell.
What do you mean by normal?
He has no special abilities.
Okay, he has no superpowers.
He has no special abilities. And then you got someone like Peter Parker who has powers, yes, but he's the most normal person mentally out the whole damn group. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's the perfect replacement.
That's why Stan Lee created him. But you know what? Again, this is a whole other debate.
Yeah, it is.
No, we could do...
The fact that they're doing this for WandaVision makes me feel like, what are they doing for all these other characters?
I'll give you that.
Like, I feel like they can't do much with Hulk. They already did his character development, which sucks because I kind of want to see him revert back to the monster, but that would pull his character back.
Well, now he's the smart Hulk.
Yeah, I kind of miss the raged out Hulk.
I miss the whole Jekyll and Hyde kind of thing.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, as it is. Okay, so I found the website he was talking about, and I need to find out if I survived, like he did, or if I didn't. So, yay! You can't see it.